Players back. Hold on. I did put you Rogers though. Hold on. Yeah, motherfucker. I thought I turned that bitch on. If you want me to, let me know if you want to reset the roster. Nah, I ain't gonna jank it, nothing like that. But I did put your player though. I mean, I can show you the team. See, yeah, you know I ain't gonna cheat you.
Hey, let me get the Saints, bro. I'm gonna try the Saints.
Alright, bet. I'm gonna update the roster and I'm gonna put my players back on my team before I do your players.
Yeah.
Saints tough on, I ain't gonna lie. You look at my old screens, nigga, I had problems with them bitches.
I just fuck with the honey badger on God.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite safeties. He was one of my favorite slot cornerbacks when he was on the Cardinals.
Yeah.
I'm a football fan, bro. I know everything about football, bro.
Yeah.
That's all. That's my favorite sport.
Yeah, me too.
Adams on. Who you want?
I take Rams.
Hold on, I'm still putting these niggas on here.
Do they got like Marshawn Lattimore and shit hurt on there?
I don't know. I'm gonna check soon as I'm done putting these motherfuckers. I'm gonna check for you. Alright, that's 3. I had Slade and I had Slade. Who the fuck was my fifth? Damn, who the fuck was my fifth? I had Slade. Oh, Bosa. Oh, my shit. Alright, so y'all know you said you want Rams. Oh, let me go check your team first. Lattimore in. He ain't got the thing on. You'll see it. He on there.
Oh, he is?
Yeah, he on there. Let me put you Ramsey. You go ahead and tell me your second, though.
Ramsey, Jair.
Alright. Your third.
Third is, Cooper Kupp.
That boy had to get safety here. I feel that. Cooper Kupp. Alright, 4.
Myles Garrett.
Alright, 5th.
Let me get. Can you go to the D tackles on that?
All the D tackles? Yeah, hold on. I think the best nigga gonna be on really Chris Jones. Oh yeah, I forgot about Jonathan Allen. It's either Chris Jones or Vita Vale. Yeah, Chris Jones. It's Chris Jones and Allen and Clark.
Alright, bet you can give me you can fuck around and give me look, I gotta take Biggs again.
Stephon?
Yeah, I gotta take Biggs.
I'm gonna get that nigga Donald since you didn't get him. I'm gonna take both out for him.
You bet.
Alright, I'm about to do my debit shooter. Really? This This nigga need to be a DT on the cool.
God, I be moving his ass. Who you talking about? Marcus Lawrence?
Nah, Dono. I usually put Dono at DT, but I ain't sweating. I had this nigga Wilson right there. Oh, nah, yeah, Wilson got me right there. Who the fuck is that? And my safety is just ball. That's all my bad. I ain't know that nigga slow. Gotta be ball for it. Alright, let's do it. I'm finna go to your Saints and do your shit. Well, I'm an RR.
Oh, you didn't give me Rodgers?
You ain't say him. You say you want a 5, right? Hold on, let me go to your 5. Hold on. You got Cook and Diggs. Cook, Diggs, Garrett. That's 3. Ramsey Alexander 4-5. You have to get one of your cornerbacks.
Oh shit, I'm tripping. Alright, you can get rid of
Jive.
Nah, you can get rid of Diggs, and I'll take Rodgers. I'm tripping, bro. My bad, I'm tripping.
Yeah, I know I gave you 5. Hold on. Put your receiver back. Who was that? I think it was Callaway. Callaway played over there. Yeah, Rodgers. That nigga finna have that nigga Winston out there slanging it.
I'm like, damn, that I look.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm gonna. Give me a second. I know what I gotta do. I'm gonna I gotta turn Rodgers into a fucking kicker. Then trade him over there. Really, bro? Man.
But shit, my fuck, girl.
Nah, I'm looking at this whole ass shit. Shit got me going through. I know how to do. I just gotta release the nigga and put the nigga as a fucking kicker, and I can give you Rodgers. Damn, what the fuck I put him? Should I stand out for you, but it's for me? Yeah. Never let a wishbone grow, we're backbone sure. Belly bang tag in the dash on wood. Then pain is the back end good. Got stress, but the act no good. Shot through the lot of starstruck. Hop in the ride, we took in the truck, in the truck, and they up. They might say what's up when they see me around the city, but really no reason to talk much. Then the rest I'm so tagging no billboard, bagging job coming up short. Take a recess. This a heat check. Yeah. Shorty let me quick as a clear with a pre-check. It's lifestyle not for you, but it's for me. This how you avoid that cap shit. It's like a little really workaround. Turn a nigga into a kicker when he get on the team, turn a nigga right back to a quarterback. Yeah, he on there. You see it? Well, you'll see it in a minute. I did my shit. Let me do your shit now. So you can make sure Rodgers starting. Alright. Quarterback in. What you want to do? Fuck with it?
Shit. Just go to
yeah,
you can go to slot corner and shit like that.
Slot corner Ramsey, Matthew Lattimore.
Right left end, you put Cam Jordan right there.
Okay, it's done.
Go to safety and shit, cause what you got? Safety, I don't like that shit.
Tyrann Mathieu and Marcus Lattimore.
Oh, so they got him playing. Bet. Okay, see, look, you can switch that. Put Marcus May right there. Marcus May at safety.
Oh, Marcus.
Yeah, okay. Marcus May at safety.
Okay, and put Lattimore at your third.
Yeah. And Lattimore is my third one.
Okay, like that. I'm gonna let you see it first, then I'll bet
yeah. All right, yeah. And then you can go to slot corner.
Okay. Oh shit, hold on. I'm on it.
You can okay, yeah, see, all right, you can put Lattimore Matthew at.
Okay.
And then you can put yeah, you can leave it like that.
Alright, that's it?
Yeah.
Alright, what playbook?
Same thing, Dallas.
Really like these whole ass niggas offense. I'm gonna go back to KC. That Dallas offense wasn't working for him. You say Dallas off defense and what up? New England?
Yeah, New England defense.
KC. Alright, this song we on 400.
That's it.
Just a gorgeous fall afternoon in the heart of Texas. No weather to speak of. Sun out, roof open. Yes, and yes. A great day for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the New Orleans Saints and the Dallas Cowboys. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu.
And the Saints are going to take possession of the football.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers.
They'll get this out to Kamara. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
The defense was ready for the back to leak out and even had a second player waiting to double him up. If you're going to commit to doubling a back, you better prevent a completion, but give him credit. Extra determination, extra effort, turn it into a successful play.
Throwing again on second down. Rodgers over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Landry.
And they're going to move it down inside the 25.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Saints.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Here's Rodgers. Quick slant. That's caught by the 5'11 Landry. And the Saints are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Well, no question, this is exactly how they wanted to start this football game. And nice pass there. Now they're set up beautifully, Charles, to finish this off with a touchdown.
Yeah, but they've still got to finish it off, partner, and that means they've got to execute at this stage of the field. So we've seen many teams march it right to the goal line and not cash in. They've got something dialed up here that puts it in the end zone.
That gets them 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
And, Brandon, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
2nd and goal from the 1. Again, Kamara. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Alvin Kamara taking it in from a yard out. And the Saints use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. I can just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy. And they got it done.
Let's do this, man. Let's keep our boys. Once again, we got to get it done as a group. It's all like popcorn. Come on, man. It's all like popcorn. Get it going, baby. That's what it is. That's what it is, baby. It's about that time. Playmakers, get something like that. Let's roll. Let's go, baby. Let's have some fun. This is where you stretch it up. Let's go. Let's go.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. Taken in at the 3. Well, now how about this return? He's to midfield. Still going past the 30. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him. Kick it to him. The way he runs, as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. An extra point by Moore, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their second drive. With the football changing hands here as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next. When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Again, it's Kamara. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature and make sure you don't get hurt.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. Finding Taysom Hill complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down.
Now Rodgers. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back. Now he's hit on the return. It's a loose football. Well, do you want to unpack that one, or do you want me to?
You're the boss.
We get the interception, then really he's just too loose with the football on the return, and he coughs it right back up the other way.
I've seen this happen in an NFL game, and boy, did it cost someone. San Francisco at Atlanta a few seasons ago. Atlanta throws the interception. San Francisco runs it back. Game is salted away. Fumbles on the return. Atlanta gets it back, drives down, kicks the game-winning field goal.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. The Saints with the football here to begin quarter number 2. On first down, Rodgers. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Rodgers. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Hill. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. 2nd and 2. To throw, it's Rodgers. That is hauled in by Michael Thomas. Touchdown, Saints. Michael Thomas. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints have taken the lead. A nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
Just like they drew it up in their playbook and reiterated it on the sidelines, right? Perfect route, a good throw, and the defense, they have no answer for that right there.
Lutz good on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7.
Here we go. Let's ride, dog. Get him going. Come on, let's go. Let's dominate this. Let us dictate.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Hill going to think better of bringing this one out, and the drive will start at the 25. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Elliott. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
On 2nd and 1, Mahomes. Over the middle, complete. That's Schultz. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 18. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
A first down carry by Elliott. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Again, it's Elliott. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to 1st and goal. Looking to throw is Mahomes. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
A line of scrimmage, once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Throwing now is Mahomes. And he's got it. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out.
And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. The 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Cowboys are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agree totally. Excellent bounce-back, tremendous poise, confidence never lost, and obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
Extra point by Mara, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. From the 6. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
DeMarcus Lawrence in on the tackle.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now it's Rodgers. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
An incomplete pass on second down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Rodgers going to throw. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Blake Gillikin on to punt now on 4th down. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. So a change of possession here on the punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
And just 25 seconds to go in the half now as they've got it 1st and 10. Now Mahomes. He gets this to Davante Adams. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
And the Cowboys going to go on offense one final time in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Looking to throw again on second down. Mahomes. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Inside give to Elliott. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. It's a gain of a couple on what should be the final carry of half number 1. So we've hit halftime. And just like that, on we head to half number 2. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice...
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
Here comes the Saints punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. Now a fair catch is called for and taken a few yards across midfield. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. They go play fake. Mahomes looking deep for Adams. It got his man complete.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
Well, you had all halftime to think about what you wanted to do to start the second half. They came out with a big one.
Does that not beg the question? What was happening in the other locker room at halftime? Was that the one play they didn't cover as a possibility? Because they just gave up a big, big gain.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. This is caught. Touchdown. Davante Adams. An 11-yard touchdown as they have taken the lead.
So this game tied at the half, but we are tied no more. A touchdown there on the opening sequence of this 3rd quarter.
And what a great drive put together by their offensive coordinator. He had a plan, and they executed it almost to perfection, coming right out of the locker room. Now they're feeling good about their chances here in the second half.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field.
They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. That'll be caught. It's Cup. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Charles, to move the chains that time, they had to complete it into double coverage, and they got it done.
And it's never easy overcoming multiple defenders, but he sure made it look simple. Found the right spot to exploit and won his one-on-two matchup.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
And they get 17 more on that one and another 1st down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that 1st half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
So the completion results there in 9 yards, and it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks, because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. Escaping the press. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Rodgers trying to find Cup, but it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick.
And the Cowboys are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Myles Garrett in there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
Chalk that one up to bad acting, I guess, because they certainly failed to sell the handoff, and the pressure stayed keyed in on the quarterback. No Oscar awards for this offense, just a loss of yardage.
After the sack on first down, Mahomes. Catch is made. It's Schultz on the out route. And he is out of bounds right around the 34.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get from the 34 now. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. Steps away to his left. That one to the sideline, and a nice catch there. He stays in bounds, but a penalty marker is down as well. They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. To throw, it's Mahomes. Flushed out right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, sometimes an incompletion is the right play. And he showed that he's learned from his earlier interception on that throw. Instead of forcing it, he just tossed it away.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. It's a gain of 5, but they're still deep in a hole. 15 yards still to go on 3rd down. You can really tell right now both sides have amped up the aggressiveness. That time the offense winning the aggression battle.
And the defense was obviously aiming for the football, maybe a little bit more so than the runner himself. And that's why he was able to break through and get the gain that he did.
Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Myles Garrett picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing. The O-line coach will.
And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They begin on the ground with Kamara, and he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about his desire to take this running back out of his game, and all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now Rodgers. On target over the middle to Hill. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Rolling to his right, and this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3. Defensively, they were all over that. When he decided to keep it, there were a lot of eyes just darted on him.
I wonder if he followed the progressions properly there. I think maybe he really wanted to run with the football. Turned out not to be the correct decision.
Here comes the Saints punter now as he's on to kick it away. And he'll get credit for putting him inside the 20 as the fair catch is made right at about the 19-yard line. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. It's caught here by Adams. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down. They'll try and run some clock now with Elliott. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. On 2nd down, Elliott once more. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. A give to Elliott. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Brian Anger now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line. So Aaron Rodgers and his offense down by 7. Just over 1:40 to play. Needing to go pretty much the length of the football field as they have it 1st and 10. Rodgers to throw. Connecting with Hill. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down. Obviously a big 1st down right there.
Yeah, they still got to hustle. They got to get up to the line of scrimmage and get set. But I don't think necessarily you need to spike it. But they've got to continue to move quickly.
Back to throw. Rodgers. He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 26 big yards on that one. It's another 1st down.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You've still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
1st down now, but that clock rolling. To throw is Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion. So I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Meanwhile, Rodgers' throw taken in by Landry. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 31-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Now Rodgers. He gets it to Thomas. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Now they've got to signal that field goal unit, and they have to sprint out there in a hurry.
And this is always difficult on the snapper because his heart rate is way up there. He's got to calm himself enough to make an accurate snap.
One final try for Rodgers. We've seen this before. Looking for the out route. It's completed to Landry. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. This one came right down to the wire, and CD had that one final chance to try to navigate their way into the end zone, but couldn't get it done to avoid the loss.
Yeah, and how about the defense there? Because while they had one final look at the end zone, the defense made sure they knew what they were doing on the last play, executed it flawlessly, and no flags. Because remember, if there's a defensive penalty, there's one play left in the game that the offense gets. They didn't allow that to happen.
Consistent, made up my mind that no matter what I gotta win. That's why it's always me and never them. One shot for everybody living in the moment. One shot is all you get, so you gotta own it. One shot, you only get one shot. One shot for everybody living in the moment. One shot is all you get, so you gotta own it. One shot, you only get one shot.
My time, here I go. I am not moving in silence. If it ain't moving, move it. We making movies, moving. I get a chance and take it. We bout to build it. Ain't leaving it vacant. I just go harder. I am a ball that I gotta get it. I am so with it. I will go get it. That is the difference. I am not waiting. I am not faking. Everything out here, that's for the taking. My mind too right. My grind too tight. This head rhyme too nice. This my world, my life. One shot, who me? Take that, who we? One shot, movie. That's all you need. One shot, who me? Take that, ooh-wee. One shot, movie. That's all you need.
One shot for everybody living in the moment. One shot.